Welcome to Doing Okay. I'm Dan, and many of you I know found this channel through the show The 100. That is now over, which leaves us at Doing Okay with a big question mark of what's next? What do we do? How do we keep the momentum going? How do we hopefully bring some of you with us going forward on our content journeys beyond just, you came for one thing? We want to hope that you'll stay around. So we have a few different ideas of what's coming up next. We're going to announce two podcasts in this video. Our initial plan right now is to do one podcast on Netflix's show Dark, which a bunch of you have suggested to us. We haven't seen the show, but me and Olga just watched the pilot. We're excited to talk about it. We're going to have a show called Going Dark. That will be a weekly podcast on podcast services. Also a video on youtube.com/doingok. So that's going to be every Tuesday. Then every other Thursday, we will have a podcast called Ranking Rick Riordan, a Percy Jackson podcast. In this show, we will be having me, Olga, and our friend Clara, who you might have seen in especially a lot of our Sabrina content. We will be doing this remotely. It's our first remote record podcast because of the pandemic. We just recorded our first episode yesterday. I'm excited for you guys to see it. Basically, we are going to be going through every single series in the Rick Riordan Percy Jackson universe, and going through each episode will be one book, and we'll be ranking the different books together, and that will be every other week so that we have time to read the books. And tomorrow will be the first episode in video form on youtube.com/doingok. And, it takes a little while to get everything up on audio podcast services, but it will be there as soon as we can. As far as other videos for this channel, I have some mashup ideas, I have some video essay ideas, and we will continue to cover new series. Something that I think is important to note is, Dark is only 26-ish episodes. That is not going to last us that long. So that will be a stopgap podcast. While right now COVID is happening and shows are taking a long time to get back into production and all that stuff, hopefully by the time we're done with Dark, we will have more weekly shows that we can cover as they come out. So whether that's Motherland coming back, The Dragon Prince coming back, we're also probably going to cover Sabrina when it comes back in December. We're still going to be watching Netflix shows, having spoiler casts, that sort of thing. But as we looked at the schedule of what's coming out on TV for the next few months, there wasn't a whole lot because of the world we're in right now. So that's why we're focusing on a book series podcast and an old show that hopefully you guys will check out with us. So that's the idea right now. We're excited to get into these. Like I said, Thursday will be Percy Jackson, the first video, and then this coming Tuesday will be the first Dark video about the pilot. Very excited. Let us know what you guys think in the comments down below. Hopefully one of these catches your eye. If they don't, let us know other things you want us to talk about, whether that ends up being, a one-off video or something that we might take on as a longer podcast when Dark is over, or if there just isn't that much, connection with the audience for one of these shows. We're flexible. We're trying to find what works for you guys and what works for us. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you're doing okay.